Somehow, these controversies didn't stick in the public's mind. When fame is involved, families can turn toxic. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the infamous and shocking times famous faces spoke candidly in public about or acted against problematic relatives. Our countdown includes Michael Jackson on Joe Jackson, Macaulay Culkin on Kit Culkin, Cole Sprouse on Melanie Wright, and more. Can you think of any other incidents of family members being called out by celebrities? Let us know below. Subscribe to our channel for additional before we start. Number 10. Jennette McCurdy on Debra McCurdy. Jennette became well-known as one of the most well-known young performers in the company after landing her acting debut in 2000 as iCarly. Still, she released performing professionally between 2017 and 2018. Later on, we will discover the terrible cause. In interviews in her biography, I'm Glad My Mom Died, Jennette spoke of the claimed mistreatment she underwent at the hands of her mother, Debra. Published 2022, living vicariously via Debra's own performing career in her childhood, she urged Jennette to follow her own artistic path. Apart from running her daughter through intrusive examinations, she also emotionally mistreated her. Jennette has been candid about the challenges this experience has brought about, especially in light of Debra's 2013 death. Jennette is doing rather better now, thankfully. Number 9. Cole Sprouse on Melanie Wright. Cole has been in the public almost his whole life as half of the famous identical twin acting pair with Dylan, having made his cinematic debut less than a year after his birth in 1993. The Sprouse brothers' home life was difficult, though, when they weren't performing. Cole has spoke about their interactions with their mother Wright in interviews. Her urged the twins to perform. Cole said she was driven by a narcissistic need to be recognized as an artist in addition to having a drug addiction. Then, according to accounts, Wright lost every dollar the twins had acquired from their early jobs. The complications led to Matthew, the twins' father, being awarded forced custody following their divorce. Since then, the Sprouses haven't visited Wright. Number 8. Ariel Winter on Chrisoula Workman. 4 years before she started to become a TV celebrity with the small-screen sitcom Modern Family, Winter made her major picture debut. But in 2012, Winter's sister Chrisoula Workman sought guardianship of the child on allegations of abuse by her mother, Chrisoula. 1 year following Chanel's guardianship, 2015 witnessed Winter's official emancipation. Ariel has notified Chrisoula about her serious illness since then. Winter described growing up essentially alone under Chrisoula's food supervision and warning her about other girls. Her mother tormented her simultaneously on the psychological and physical aspects. Chrisoula also regularly made the clothes more provocative, therefore influencing Winter's choices. Fortunately, though, the nice people in her life helped Winter to grow better. Number 7. Christina Aguilera on Fausto Wagner Xavier Aguilera. One of the most remarkable pop vocalists of all time, Christina has freely shared over the years her background in a challenging environment. Since her father was joining the U.S. Army, she made several trips back then. Apart from this conflict, it was said that Fausto physically and emotionally mistreated Christina and other family members in order to release his resentment. The singer said that music offered a means of escape from the horrible situation. Her parents filed for divorce at last. Christina has, however, been candid about the suffering of that childhood, which she is still coping with decades later. She briefly got back in touch with Fausto in 2000 before they drifted apart once more. Number 6. Demi Lovato on Patrick Martin Lovato. Since she was a teenage, Demi has successfully juggled her career as an actor and musician. Though their relationship with their father, Patrick, hasn't been as strong, Demi has discussed the inner struggle Patrick's 2013 death brought about. They say he was violent and suffered mental health issues even though they wanted to be a good man. Demi penned the song Father, which explored their mixed emotions toward Dad following this meeting. Demi's mother, Diana de la Garza, lost a finger after writing a novel in 2018 detailing the brutal torture she suffered from Patrick. Later on, after separating from him, she ran upon Eddie de la Garza, who helped Demi. Number 5. Britney Spears on Jamie Lynn and Jamie Lynn Spears. 2019 saw the public learn of Britney's conservatorship. Following her 2008 involuntary mental confinement, Britney's affairs were legally under the jurisdiction of a group run under her father, Jamie, with general acceptance of the. Under the Number Free Britney movement, Britney went public on the conservatorship and attacked her family. She said that Jamie and her sister Jamie Lynn let her down as her support system since they dominated all aspects of her life and exploited her. Lynn, Britney's mother, stated that the conservatorship was first her idea even though she freely supported the contract's expiration. Once all of this was made public, the courts decided fast to end Britney's conservatorship. Number 4. Macaulay Culkin on Kit Culkin. Popular in the Home Alone series, Macaulay might be the most successful young actor in the business. Away from the cinema world, meanwhile, he struggled in his personal life with his father, Kit. Macaulay and his siblings entered a custody struggle after their parents' divorce since they wanted to live with their mother, Patricia Brentrup. Then he removed his parents from the trust fund to protect its enormous holdings. Ever since, he has drifted far from Kit. Macaulay has stated in interviews that his father, a former child actor, physically and psychologically assaulted his son and the rest of the family out of jealousy for his success. Number 3. Drew Barrymore on John Drew and Jade Barrymore. John Drew is a working actor, hence when she became well-known as a young actress when E.T. the Extraterrestrial came out, Drew should have been protected. Rather, John's assertiveness led to one of the most turbulent upbringing for her. After Drew's mother Jade filed for divorce, things got worse. Jade was reckless and regularly brought young Drew to bars. Drew may now drink and use drugs without restriction. By the time she was in her early teens, she had been in rehab several times and had spent a good deal of time in a psychiatric institution. She finally moved in with David Crosby and his family to help her stay sober. Drew was eventually given emancipation. Drew admitted that although she had never fully forgiven Jade, in 2023 she was supporting her financially. Number 2. Michael Jackson on Joe Jackson. As the king of pop, one of the most well-known musicians of all time, Michael led a somewhat different personal life from his work. In 1993, Oprah Winfrey asked him about the methods his father Joe used. Joe liked to watch the Jackson 5 constantly over those days while seated with a belt in hand. If he didn't like what he saw, he reportedly slapped his children. Alternatively, Michael said later, "tear you up." Michael also mentioned being alone and growing up under Joe's influence. Rather than be able to play, he had to visit the studio to record or rehearse. Joe admitted using a whip in 2003, but he made clear he beat his children with a stick instead. Number 1. Judy Garland on Ethel Marion Gum. Thanks to her praised performance in the movie The Wizard of Oz and her remarkable singing career, Garland is among the most loved individuals in the entertainment industry. But it is said that the MGM company harassed her mother, Ethel Gum, as well. Even a small youngster, Gum had a commanding presence. Garland told Barbara Walters in 1967 that Gum would threaten to hurt her kid should she feel too unwell to perform. She also said about her mother, wicked and very jealous. It's even been claimed that Gum handed Garland narcotics, some to induce slumber and some to wake her up. This continued in a lifetime of reliance, which finally brought Garland's death in 1969. And there you have it, the top 10 times celebrities fearlessly confronted their toxic family members. Whether it was a public call-out, a heartfelt interview, or a powerful social media post, these stars didn't hold back. Remember to hit that like button and share this video with fellow celebrity enthusiasts. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay strong and surround yourself with positive vibes.